Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna be masking this T880. So we're gonna mask up the tires. I have to blow it all off. You can kind of see all the sand. So we got this thing all blasted up here. Now I gotta unmask all this stuff and then blow it all off. I just painted something, so can't blow it off right now, so I'm gonna just take this off, mask up a few things. I gotta seal some stuff. I can blow off that light stuff just so it doesn't go around into the other booth. Then I can mask up some of the wheels where it's gonna stay here. Can start doing the small stuff. Then once that other paint is set up, then I can blow it off really good, and then we can start masking this thing. So we got this thing all seam sealed up. Honestly, I didn't really need to do it. I'm just doing it so it'll last longer. Looks good for my name, essentially. This thing will literally be better than factory. And right there. There. And then this side, I did the exact same thing. So that will kind of help it not get so much rust in between the fifth wheel. Won't prevent it all, obviously, since I didn't do the bottom part. Right there. I don't think I can make it look half decent. And this is a brand new truck, so I don't really want to make it look bad. And I know that this customer is pretty picky, so I'm just gonna do this. It's not like anyone else probably wouldn't have done this anyway, more or less. It just will look better and the rest won't bleed out right away. So I'll let that sit overnight, and then tomorrow we're gonna mask this thing all up. If we're lucky, we can paint it. Doubt that'll happen, but you can always dream. Once I got this all blown off, then we'll get after and get masking this thing up. So we're gonna kind of cut it off right around here somewhere. So I am by myself today, so it's gonna be a little more tricky to mask the cab. Typically I have a person on each side going up a ladder and you drape the plastic over. But today, it's all by myself, so gotta start at the front corner and you kind of just wrap it around that way. We'll see how that goes. I've done it before, but this one there's an antenna really close to the roof, so it could make it very tricky. So like I did mention, we are doing this truck under warranty. The paint was peeling off. It is a 2023 Kenworth. So this truck it was in October of 23. So it's been on the road for about 7 months now. It's about the end of April. So let's see who can guess the closest mileage on this truck. And the winner is, I'm gonna do a giveaway and we'll see who gets it the closest. You can do miles or kilometers, and then the video after, I'll put the right answer. One thing we also do when you're masking a cab is fold the mirrors in. Makes your life a little easier, then it's not sticking out so far. I thought the antennas weren't gonna be a problem because they're only like 6 inches away from right there. But they're still gonna be a pain, so I'm gonna just take those off quick and then I'll finish up the front here. What I always do is I seal it off to here, to the tanks, then you can cut it down into here. These tanks you want to mask separate to make sure that you're not going to get any overspray on these. I put a piece of paper here just so it doesn't go in that crack. I also put a piece along the back of the tanks, that way it can't go down the back of the tanks. So now I'm going to put a piece that hooks in here, just kind of guards this off so that no overspray can come back, or less chance. Probably is super overkill. It's a brand new truck, you don't want to get it full of overspray. I got this side all sealed up. I sealed this part up. What I'm gonna have to do is get a piece of paper, come down in there. So then hopefully I can seal up in here half decent. Mask all that, mask all this. Then I'll have to mask that also. Then once I get this stuff all done, then I can move on to the tires. Last but not least, but the airbags. Rip another piece of paper, then you kind of measure it on there, or if you did, since I did the other one, you have a rough idea of how much you cut off. Just fold that edge, then you get a little tacker piece. just like that, it's done. If you are having a tough time for the tape to stick, just wipe it down with some Windex. I did blow these off pretty good, so they're sticking pretty good, but sometimes you do have to wipe it down with some Windex just to get the dust off, just if it's statics to it, so. So I finally got this thing all masked up. Got the tires all done. Got all these pipes done. The only thing I have left is I just gotta mask up a little shaft right there. I gotta blow it all off, then I'm just gonna mask it. Gotta get all the sand out of there. And then I'll just mask it up a little bit. All the airbags are done. Kind of do a quick walk around. I sanded a bit there. Everything should be good. I do got a couple extra pieces. These pieces are the ones that, in case you're a little bit low, it guides you up to the fifth wheel plate. And this from another job, so. We got this thing all blown off, and she's priming time. So I got this thing all sprayed. I'm gonna give you guys a quick look around. I'm gonna unmask it. We're gonna put this thing together. So we gotta put the fenders on it. We have lights in the back. I gotta put these pieces on it back here. So now you can see this is nice and smooth. The rust can't come out. Makes it look a lot better, like it looks like it's perfectly welded. Even though it's just seam sealer, it seals it off, doesn't let any moisture down. Over time, that stuff will crack, it'll kind of dry out, but it looks and will last way longer this way. So we try and do it on any place we possibly can. Get rid of the skip welds. So here's that shaft that I was masking up. So it's a shaft and a bearing. They had this all like plugged off with a rag. I'm not too sure if it just like spit grease everywhere or why they did that, but I just thought I'd mask it off because I don't know, I don't want the paint or coating to affect anything in there, so rather be safe than sorry. We gotta do a couple more Kenworths that literally haven't even hit the road, and I actually looked at them already, but this frame literally looks better than a brand new Kenworth with 0 kilometers on it. It's kind of crazy actually. So let's get this thing unmasked and let's see what it's all about. I didn't get any footage of us putting it together or the finished product. It actually wasn't even me that did it, so that is probably why. But it is our busy time of the year because up in here in Canada it's nice and warm, so all the outdoor projects are getting started and it kind of gets hectic. So make sure you guys drop a comment down below. You might be the lucky winner. Guess the kilometers on that truck. And lastly guys, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it, and we'll catch you on the next one.